I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to factor a negative out of here. So let's do that. Rewrite this thing one more time so we can start taking the second derivative. So I'm going to factor out a negative. So this becomes negative, and you know what? Yeah, I'm going to factor this negative out, but I'm going to also multiply this 3x across inside. So that's going to end up being 6x plus 3x squared, and that's all over x minus 1 to the fourth power. Okay, now what we're going to do is take the derivative again, right? Because we want to find the second derivative. I didn't say this problem was going to be easy. You know, the problem's not difficult, it just takes a while to do. Not a whole lot of thought behind it, actually. Okay, one thing is we got this negative out here in the front, and you got to really be careful about this because you could really mess some things up later on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pull the negative out and just leave it here. Okay, and we're going to use the quotient rule on this. So that means we're going to take the derivative of the numerator, and by the way, I think I'll just box everything in. Right, we take the derivative of the numerator, so the derivative of 6x is 6, and the derivative of 3x squared is 6x, and we're going to multiply that by the denominator, the good old quotient rule, minus rewriting the numerator, and that is we need to put it in parentheses, times the derivative of the denominator. Now we take the 4 and bring it out front, and I don't know, I'll put the 4 right there in parentheses, and I gotta squeeze all this stuff in here. Alright, x minus 1, and of course subtracting 1 from 4 we get 3. Okay, and it's all over the denominator squared. So if that's raised to the fourth, right, I'm going to put a brackets around all this. Okay, and so that is squared, and of course we got brackets around the whole thing here. Got to be careful about these negatives. They will definitely get you. Well, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Man. Well, what can I do here? Factor. I guess I am. I'm going to go ahead and. Okay, there's an x minus 1, an x minus 1 to the fourth, x minus 1 to the third. So I'm going to pull out one of these. I'm going to pull out 3 of them, by the way. These x minus 1s. You always look at the one with the smallest exponent. That's the one we want to pull out. And I can actually pull a 6 out of here. But you know what? Let's just pull this out first. Man, all this pulling out stuff going on here. We got x minus 1 raised to the third power. Okay, let's do that. I'll start another bracket here. I'm pulling, man, okay, 6 plus 6x, x minus 1. We're pulling 3 of them out, so we're only left with 1. Minus, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that 4 out front. And we got 6x plus 3x squared. No, pulled all 3 of those out. Yeah, okay. And we'll just do that. How's that? And that's all over x minus 1, multiplying exponents. That would be 8. And now we can do some canceling here.